Siblings of the golden child. When did your parents' favoritism come back to bite them? My sister Brittany was the family's precious princess, born with a rare heart condition that nearly unalived her as a baby. I remember the hushed conversations between my parents, the way they spoke about her in reverent whispers, like she was made of spun glass. Every introduction began the same way. "This is our miracle baby, Brittany." Growing up, Brittany got everything handed to her while I fought for scraps of attention. I maintained straight A's and played 3 sports, but my parents barely acknowledged my achievements. My report cards got a cursory glance and distracted "good job." Brittany failed half her classes and got celebrated for showing up. I watched my mother frame Brittany's first passing grade in algebra like it was a Harvard diploma. I worked weekends bagging groceries to buy my beat-up Honda at 16. Brittany crashed 3 cars by 18 and got a brand new BMW each time because she's been through so much. I watched from my bedroom window as each pristine vehicle was delivered, knowing I was still walking to my after-school job in the rain. Brittany's heart condition makes her emotional, my mother would explain when Brittany threw tantrums at 17. "She can't handle stress like you can. You're so strong, sweetheart. You understand, don't you?" I always nodded, swallowing my resentment like bitter medicine. The breaking point came during college applications. I'd earned a full academic scholarship to Stanford for engineering. My parents' response? "That's nice, honey," delivered without looking up from the newspaper. No celebration, no phone calls to relatives. The same week, Brittany got waitlisted at a mediocre state school. My parents liquidated my college fund. Money they'd promised was mine since I was 12. They used every penny for Brittany's backup private college that cost $60,000 a year. "Brittany needs our support more," they explained. "You're smart enough to figure it out yourself. You always land on your feet." So I did figure it out. I took massive loans, worked 3 jobs, and graduated summa cum laude. I lived on ramen while Brittany's social media showed expensive restaurants and spring break trips. She partied through 6 years, changing majors 4 times before stumbling into a communications degree. After graduation, she moved back home while I landed a dream job at a tech startup. My parents converted my childhood bedroom into Brittany's creative space while I slept on a friend's couch. Fast forward 10 years. My company went public and I became a millionaire overnight. I bought a house in Silicon Valley, married Elon, an amazing woman who saw my worth, and started a family. Brittany had never held a job longer than 6 months, lived in my parents' basement with her hand always out for money. Then came the diagnosis that shattered my parents' illusions. They discovered Brittany had been stealing for years, forging checks, using their credit cards for cash advances, taking out loans in their names, the medical expenses, cocaine, and gambling debts. When they cut her off, Brittany cleaned out their retirement accounts and disappeared with Kanye, her drug dealer boyfriend. My parents lost everything. Their house, savings, even Dad's classic car collection. At 72 and 68, they faced bankruptcy and homelessness. The call came on a Tuesday evening while I was helping my 3-year-old daughter with a puzzle. "We know we haven't been fair to you," my mother sobbed, "but you're our only hope now. Brittany took everything. Could you maybe help us?" I looked at my backyard where my daughter played on the swing set I'd built myself. For a moment, I felt the old instinct to rescue them. Then I remembered every dismissal, every sacrifice made for Brittany, every time they chose her drama over my achievements. "Remember what you told me about figuring it out myself?" I said quietly. "I think it's time you did the same." And I hung up. I sleep soundly every night, knowing that the daughter they sacrificed everything for became the very person who destroyed them, while the child they dismissed built the life they always dreamed of having.